Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. It's been a while since my last update. Unfortunately, I haven't had as much time to make videos and play as I originally thought, but no worries, I'm back again. Today I brought you another character build video, specifically the nearly maxed out and updated version of the Lightning Spear Huntress. After a lot of research, development and experimentation, this is where I am now, and I'll be showing you everything soon. Compared to the previous video, the character has been almost completely reworked, however, I've still kept the Lightning Spear as my main skill. I've checked out and reconsidered many Amazon character setups and also done a lot of theory crafting using external tools like Max Roll Planner and the Path of Building program. Overall, I can still say that the Huntress defense could be stronger, even though the energy shield is above 1.7 thousand. Of course, with a few more skill points, this will increase further. My Warrior Invictus body armor also contributes a lot to this. My HP is average, but sometimes you have to make compromises, not just adding more damage to the character, but also focusing on defense. Unfortunately, there are still issues where, despite of having around 75% evasion and the body armor providing a decent amount of armor alongside a high energy shield, random explosions on the map still one-shot me. Strange, isn't it? Before I get into the key aspect of building the character, I need to mention that this is neither the cheapest nor the most beginner-friendly build out there. It required a lot of farming, especially since the loot patch, crafting and trading to accumulate the necessary currency. Let's move forward and check the skills. I'm using the Sacred Flame Scepter as my second one-handed weapon, which grants the Purity of Fire ability. Interestingly, this ability doesn't consume spirit at all, so I've packed it up with a lot of support gems. In the same weapon, there's also a talisman that provides an additional 10% spirit. I will explain the importance of this a bit later. The next skill is the Infuse weapon, which is granted by an ascendancy point in the Amazon Ascendancy tree. This setup includes Strip Away, Innervate, Conduction, Lightning Exposure, Blind. The next one is the main skill, the Lightning Spear, which features Volt, Fork, Long Shot, Primal Armament, and Inevitable Critical. Then comes the Storm Lance, which uses Overextend, Blindside, Elemental Focus, Deliberation, Rising Tempest. For Orb of Storms, I have Font of Rage, Font of Mana, Pinpoint Critical, Overabundance, and Mana Flare. The Barrage skill includes Perpetual Charge, Murderous Intent, Premeditation, Ingenuity, and Second Wind. And from here, the spirit-consuming skills begin. Herald of Thunder, Neuro Overload, Electrocute, Lightning Penetration, Concentrated Effect, Reach. Ghost Dance skill, Combat Frenzy with Profusion, Wind Dancer, which includes Maim, Wind Wave, Pin, Culling Strike, and Life Drain. Now, onto the essence of the build. Elemental Conflux randomly cycles through elemental damage types, ensuring increased damage output. This is an incredibly expensive skill. It consumes 100 spirit. The support gems are Fire Mastery, Lightning Mastery, and Cold Mastery. You will notice that I use two cast on critical abilities, but I only activate both when fighting bosses. The first cast on critical setup includes Sniper's Mark, Hypothermia, conductivity, and 2 additional support gems, which is fluke and energy retention. The second cast on critical is also used while mapping. As you can see, it currently contains 3 Eye of Winter skills. Additionally, it includes impetus and cascade. While mapping, I can use all of my spirit consuming skills except for the second cast on critical. However, when fighting bosses, I activate both cast on critical setups alongside combat frenzy and elemental conflux, consuming a total of 310 spirit. The most important factor for this build is ensuring I have 310 spirits. This is supplied by the Warrior Invictus armor, the Sacred Flame weapon with its plus 10 spirit talisman, and my amulet, which alone grants 50 spirit. The reason I can use so many skills is that both of my rings are unset rings, providing 2 extra slots. Of course, using double cast on critical is optional, and you wouldn't need as much spirit if you left it out. One crucial point to mention is that both cast on critical skills are 20% quality, which reduces their spirit consumption by 10%. This allows them to fit within the 310 spirit limit. Regarding the skill tree, I won't go through it point by point since the full build is linked below the video. However, I will highlight the critical extra points in this area that provides additional energy to the cast on critical skills. Okay, let's check a boss fight.
Might of chaos! My service is finally over! And my service continues.
Let's check a Simulacrum together. That was all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Or not, I'm not going anywhere.